On today's episode of RS News, we talk about the coming release of Mobile, scheduled June 17th. And just a gentle reminder, if you like the channel's content, feel free to subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Thank you. So I found out about this due to the Reddit post from the 5-0, with the official RuneScape Twitter account's post of mobile release date confirmed June 17th. Now, this has been a talk in the community for a while, and I kind of just wanted to talk about it a little bit here just to add a little bit more exposure to the situation. The thing that I am the most afraid of when it comes to the mobile release is, of course, the servers. So to demonstrate the reason why I'm so concerned about mobile's release, I went to a world with a population of 1150. If I click on the ground, do you see that delay? For that reason specifically, I am concerned that mobile is going to have a huge detriment to this game. The servers are not equipped anymore to have 500 people playing on them at all times. And if we see record numbers of players coming to this game from mobile's release, which we can expect because it's a modern day MMO that people have always had in the back of their minds, they're familiar with it, they want to try it out on their phones since not everybody has access to a computer that can run this game, I anticipate that the player draw is going to be kind of big. Now what that does to the players that are already playing this game has yet to be seen. I'm trying to be optimistic about it. This is just one of my concerns and a lot of other people's concerns, to be quite honest. Servers are not equipped to handle a modern day game where thousands and thousands and thousands of players are playing at exactly the same time. Not to mention things like server disconnects, crashes, that sort of thing. I mean, I feel like those issues all get worse the more and more populated a world is. Now, old school RuneScape had a mobile release back in 2018, specifically October 2018. This graph right here shows you the player count month after month of the game, both EOC and OSRS, and then the total is the red line up above. The blue line is the one we're going to be paying attention to here. You can see the spike right here is when OSRS Mobile came out. So they went from just about 75,000 concurrent players all the way up to 150. They doubled their player base. Now, of course, that has dwindled back down, but it is still hovering in this graph right here above the 100,000 mark, which means that after about a month of play, about 25,000 or so players lost interest in the game, but that's irrelevant. That's besides the point. I have a feeling that we're going to see very similar, if not better, gains in the RS3 Mobile release. This is a large-scale modern-day MMO that I think people are going to be excited to play. People play Black Desert Online and so on and so forth on mobile all the time. I don't see any reason to see why this would be different. Now, if you add, let's go ahead and call it 75,000 just by the release of Old School, 75,000 new players. If that were to be the case, and you would add that player base to every server equally, for every single world in this game, you'd be adding 531 players to every single world that's available. Now, of course, that's not going to happen because free-to-play is basically going to be how people land in the game. There will be a small percentage of those that will transfer over into members' worlds. But even still, the server as a whole is going to take a massive hit, and we've seen, even in worlds right now with 300 players, oftentimes it's very unreliable. But like I said, I'm not trying to be doom and gloom. I'm very excited about the open scale release. I want this game to grow and I want it to go smoothly. I just also wanted to talk about this a little bit because in my eyes, it's going to be a big issue. And I hope that the RS3 release of mobile is not a detriment to the game. If anything, I wanted to build it up and increase the player base. So anyway, now you know, June 17th, the release of RS3 Mobile. Let me know down in the comments your thoughts about it. Are you excited about it? There are pre-registration bonuses, so if you want to go into the App Store, iOS or Android, and confirm that you are going to download it, the reward tiers expand as more and more people click that button. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and like the video if you did enjoy it. I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody. Goodbye. And I would like to say an absolutely massive thank you to all of my channel members showing up here on screen, especially members of the God and Barrows Died tier. That includes Alex, Shane, Salvo, Tyler, Argonaut, Gumi, TP, Eric Wade, Roscovian, Linux, Plain Pat, Mossy, V for Vodka, Jackie Johnson, Vibe City Vlogs, and Jay. And a massive shout out to the Barrows Died members, Talkat, Nicholas, Mystic, and Robin. Thank you all so much for your support. It means the absolute world to me. I love you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good day. Bye.